Hello, and welcome back to Riverside 22 on Farming Simulator 22. We are in episode 14, and we are starting off by moving this cotton to the storage yard, or storage facility, that we put in the last episode. So what we've got planned so far for today is we have a worker working in the field, as you can see by that notification there. They are collecting the grass that we cut at the end of the last episode. Oh, no. Come on. So they are collecting the grass, and we have our Kubota continuing to deliver what it was delivering previously as well. So one thing I have been thinking that we will probably do today is, after we have finished loading this, we will grab one of the tractors and we will transport a load of barley, probably most of our barley, to grain mill, which we are going to lease like we are leasing the dairy. And then hopefully we'll be able to buy that in the future. So we will run these around to storage. There he goes. That's it. He's selling slurry to the slurry yard. We'll just hold these here and let them go. There we go. And we'll go collect the other three that we've got. There we go. So I will finish these. There's our tractor bringing in our first lot of grass. Where are we going? So I'll see you at the end of this very short jump cut, and we'll see you when this is just going into the storage. Okay, so here we are, just delivering this 3 pallets, 3 boxes, there we go, to the storage. So we'll park this guy back up in the shed. Right, so there we go. Now we have got the silage factory and the hay to actually get going, so let's activate that while we're waiting. So we need both, so let's just start them both up, and let's find out where our Kubota is. That's on its way back. Let's jump in our little sidekick and go and have a look at what's going on in the field with that tractor. So what I think we'll do, we will jump into this tractor and just carry this on for a little bit. So I think we will jump into a bit of a time lapse, and I will see you soon. Okay, so you're back with me here, just collecting the last of the grass up, which we shall go and deposit into our silage factory. Now about halfway, 2/3 of the way through that time lapse, you may have seen the notification at the top of the screen about the Kubota having finished its trips down to the slurry yard, which is good. So what we can do now is we can hook that Kubota up to the larger trailer, and we can deliver some of our barley crop down to the grain mill. And looking at the price now, and looking at our money now, I know I said we would lease it, but we're at 156,000. That grain mill is going to cost us 96. So that's still going to leave us with 60 grand in the bank. So I think we'll just buy the grain mill. Makes sense. It will still leave us, as I say, like 60 grand in the bank, which will be absolutely perfect. So we'll just drop this off at the wash station for now, and we'll come back and we'll wash that later. But let's go jump into the Kubota. Let's drop this tanker off back here. I think that'll be good there. And we'll go pick up some barley. Now we'll need the trailer that is in here. Okay, it's not in there. So where did we leave that? Ah, we left it over by the manure pit, didn't we? There we go. Right. So here's the trailer. Let's see if we can get onto this okay. Let's find our barley point. We'd better close the gate, I guess. And fill this baby up. Let's have a look, where are we? That's corn, sorghum, soybeans, sunflowers, canola, oats. There she is, barley. Let's fill her up. Right. So, I mean, you don't need to see the journey down there, so I'll see you down at the grain mill. Ding. Alright, so we have just arrived at the grain mill. We'll pull ourselves in. Now, we have to roll around here. There we go, but before we do that, we shall buy for 96,000 the grain mill. There we go, so we now own the grain mill. So let's empty that, and while that is emptying, we will go in and we will turn off the ones we don't need. But there we go. 30 barley in, 23 wheat out, 23 flour out. Now that flour, we want to change the output mode to distributing. So that will now distribute to our storage. So there we go. So I will deliver the rest of our barley and join you back when we're done. Okay, so last load going in. We'll see you back at the yard. Right. So, just going to pop this trailer back in here this time. But I had a bit of a thought. I was keeping an eye on my cheese factory up using Simple Inspector not Simple Inspector, Production Inspector up in the top left hand corner, and I noticed that the dairy had being the key word there, over a pallet's worth of cheese. Now we had it set to distributing, and very quickly, if I jump over to the dairy now, you will see that, ignore the spawn point being wrong, but we have a box of cheese. Now that is because we cannot distribute to our storage point. Now if anybody commented on the previous video, I'm recording this before the previous video goes out, so you may have already said that in your comments section, so we are going to need something else. So what I think we're going to do, we're going to need to keep this to be able to take products out, but we are going to need another trailer to be able to collect our pallets of products. So I was thinking what we'll do is we'll just grab this small one. It can go on the back of the Land Rover. We'll be able to stick a load of pallets on there, and we'll just every now and again we'll just transport them. So I think that'll be the way forward. And it's only 8,000. I did think about using that because you can get a bit more on there, but the problem is you need to use the tractor for that, and I'm thinking of something that we can use differently. Either that, or actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'll be right back. Okay, so just exited out the game and gone in and added in. No, that's in the wrong place. 82 Studios Gooseneck trailer. So we obviously don't need to have it as gooseneck. We can have it as a bumper pull. We'll keep it as the 20 foot because I don't think we're going to need much more in terms of length on there. I think we'll probably just leave it as is because although might colour it, might colour. But otherwise, I think we'll leave it as is. So we'll buy that. Only 8,950. So we'll go and get that. And I'll see you at the shop. Alright, here we are. Here is our trailer. Not quite designed properly for this, but I mean it works. So why not? So we'll take this back to the yard. We'll drop it off somewhere, and we'll see what we're going to do next. Now, it's not going to take us long to get there at all. Bit speeding, but that should be fine. No one's around. Just don't tell anybody. There we go. And we're back. Right. I think what we'll do for now is we should just drop this off into that shed there next to the seed runner. There we go. Thank you. And we'll park this guy back up. Right. Now, one thing we do need to do is go collect the sidekick, because we've not got that back. And before we finish, I think... oh no, we haven't got enough really. I was going to say we'll go collect some hay and silage for the cows, but as I say, that's not ready yet, so we'll give this a quick wash, and I'll see you back in a second. Right, I think then, last bit to do before we finish is we might go and put... oh, actually, probably best go have a look first. Let's just have a quick run over and see what's going on with these bales here. Silage. So they are silage bales now. So, as I say, I think the final thing we'll do today is we'll put those silage bales in to the cows, and that's where we'll leave it for today. So while I'm getting this guy over there, I'd like to say thank you for watching today's episode of Riverside, and if you liked what you saw, if you could share it with your friends, if you could subscribe, and I'm happy to take comments, as I've said before. We will continue to grow the channel and keep working our way forwards. So, thank you all for watching. I'll see you again next time. Cheerio.